The new TV show Roller Girls on A&E makes the case as well as anything we know. What goes around really does come around, as our Lee Cowan now demonstrates.
Make a date and see them skate for the roller derby. No love lost there.
There was a time when roller derby ruled the rink, when fans stacked the stands and cheered till their throats went raw.
There you find everyone having barrels of fun. Yes, you will. Hey, there goes Duffy.
The roller derby was, by anyone's account, an event.
This is Ken Nidell, ready to bring you another thrilling roller derby.
There was roller radio back in the 40s.
Force and fury, rolling thunder.
And by the time TV turned color,
hard-hitting roller skating excitement with the International Roller Skating League.
The increasingly rowdy roller derby was drawing near sellout crowds to arenas like the Oakland Coliseum, even Madison Square Garden.
These girls are going at it.
You got a big fat tub of land, you can't skate any better than you look.
It was making the silver screen too. Remember Raquel Welch in Kansas City Bomber? The sport had found a following, or a following had found it. Either way, people were coming for more than just the slams and jams.
Ann Calvello of the Southern Stars, the baddest mama in bank track history.
They were coming to see the stars.
Ann Calvello, Lady High Executioner of the Midwest Pioneers.
Even superstars, like San Francisco's Ann Calvello.
I believe there's a penalty called on Ann Calvello out there.
That's her in the yellow, back in the mid-70s.
Women are stronger than men, really. Mentally.
Today, she's in her 70s and as feisty as ever.
This was in the late 60s. Yeah, about the late 60s. Yeah.
Are you getting hit there?
Well, we're not playing tiddlywinks. I don't know. You've got...
That she wasn't.
Calvello coming in the back of the pack now.
Over the course of her 7 decades of derby, she suffered 12 broken noses, 4 broken elbows, a broken collarbone, broken tailbone, cracked ribs, and a host of things she'd rather not think about at age 76. But boy, was she good.
I jumped from the floor at a dead standstill and landed on her.
Landed on her?
Well, I knocked her down. If she didn't get out of the way, too bad. If it was me, I'd be under her. What do you think this is, marbles?
But as popular as she was, as popular as the sport was, roller derby was one of the casualties of the 70s.
And I said then, I says, roller derby's over, it had its run, and no matter who tries to start up or any other leagues or anything, it's not going to be the same.
There were various roller reincarnations, like this one back in the late 90s called Roller Jam. It was fast-paced, it was flashy, it was even sexy. But it, like all the others, went the way of the four-wheeled skate. But derby fans are diehards, and where there's a rink, there's resolve. This time, they're bringing back roller derby with a twist. No men allowed. This is all-women's roller derby in Austin, Texas. A sport heavy on tattoos and light on lingerie. Uncensored and undignified on purpose.
You see girls rolling around and fighting and having a blast, man. The whole thing's pretty good.
But pretty risque.
My mom thinks I'm insane, and my dad thinks it's kind of cool, actually.
Like the original, players score points by passing members of the opposing team. And just like the original, it can get pretty brutal.
Believe it or not, there are rules, although they're kind of hard to figure out. And if you break the rules, you also get punished, believe it or not.
That punishment? A roll down Spank Alley, where paddle-wielding fans rule the penalty box. Brenda Delaney is a first-time spectator visiting from Laramie, Wyoming. She wasn't quite sure what to make of it all.
Do you think this would fly back in Laramie, Wyoming?
Probably not.
Sociologists would no doubt have a field day with these four-wheeled follies. It is a great case study in alter egos, because every roller queen has a rink name and a rink persona, which we found are usually worlds apart.
I got my degree in biochemistry.
Take Virginia Evans, for example, a lab assistant who is just looking for a way to blow off a little steam.
I do get to get a lot of my aggression out. It's better than over here, so just keep it on the rink.
On the rink, she's known as Cheap Trixie. Not a name her mom might be proud of, but a perfect one for a sport where we're talking fishnets, not hairnets. Then there's Teresa Pappas, a button-down network administrator who spends most of her days in relative solitude.
As a woman in this position, I try to be as professional as I possibly can.
But on the rink, she's known as Betty Rage.
Anything where you physically exert yourself gets your aggressions out. But this is like even more fun because you get to like knock people down.
None of them get paid, just bruised.
I kind of like have that mantra in my head when I get out there, like be mean, hit people.
Annie Buchanan Clary, who normally works for an AIDS organization, is known as Dirty Deeds. With a name like that, perhaps it's not surprising that she's been sidelined with a detached retina.
Such is life when you play a sport where you get the crap beat out of you, right?
It's all action that fans are willing to pay to see, and not just in Texas. There are now leagues all over the country. In fact, the all-women's team in Los Angeles, the Derby Dolls, were just featured on a recent episode of CSI New York. All this recent popularity is all bringing roller rinks much-needed revenue and even respect. And just like before, it's the stars that bring them through the door.
Did you see me out there? You try that.
People like Amy Sherman, otherwise known as Electra Blue, who makes no apologies for their conduct, their dress, or their attitude.
I think it's very ladylike, actually. I find it very empowering, you know, as a woman out there to be strong and be athletic. I'm a lady most of the time. I can be a kick-ass woman on the track for the weekends, you know.
Whispers of the past from a sport that was hardly ever quiet.
You're not supposed to be ladylike out there. I'm not out there. I would have went in the ice follies.
And no one is beaming more broadly than Ann Calvello.
Each one of these young ladies that are doing this now got a little bit of me in them.
So say what you will about the fights, the fans, and the fishnets. However you look at it, roller derby still seems to be a sport with legs, in more ways than one.